As soon as it says go, I'm hitting music. Here comes the music. Oh, my God.
Everybody clap your hands.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Craft Beer Republic. And don't forget, to the left of y'all now. Sorry, that was a pre-show discussion.
Move on back.
I am Greg. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I am being joined by the sexiest, flexiest, and all the Midwestiest. What's up, buddy?
Wow, that was well played. I
feel like a rapist.
We actually, my kids actually recently discovered the cha-cha slide.
And I'm sorry to hear that.
Tonight in the backyard, they made me play it on repeat, and they kept doing what they've been told to do through the song.
To the left, y'all. And
it was mind-numbing.
yeah, to the back. Yeah.
Hands on your knees.
Whoa, that's something different.
Everybody clap your hands.
I'll cut that out. That would sound
Flex, you're
horrible
the one
in
who
the car.
did not. You're worn out.
You
I
guys
get
cute.
it.
Yeah, we're cute. And then pulling back into port is the salty sailor herself. We'll see how long that internet connection lasts. What's happening?
Hey, friends. Love seeing y'all.
We love
Happy to be
seeing you as long as your camera lets us see
Right.
you.
Unpixelated me.
This is actually the best your camera has performed
Oh.
in 2 weeks.
Well done,
Yeah,
camera.
you don't look like a regular
Well,
Nintendo video game.
Right, yeah. It's I'm Mario.
Nothing
all right,
beats
anyways.
Original Mario.
Also, does anybody
Yeah.
else call it regular Nintendo, or do you just call it Nintendo?
Original.
Yeah, I just call it Nintendo. Like, there's
Okay.
Nintendo, and then there's Super Nintendo.
Because we started with the Nintendo, and then we got Super Nintendo not long after. So we've always referred to the original as the regular Nintendo.
Regular.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't have it. My grandpa had regular, the original. So it was just like Nintendo. And then
Okay.
my buddy had Super Nintendo. I was not cool. I finally, at the end of everything, got Sega, 5 days before Sega CD came out. And,
Never had Sega CD.
no,
had
because it was
Sega.
garbage. But I played the shit out of some NBA Jam.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was the best.
No.
So, anywho, where were we? Oh, at Craft Beer Republic, at Necknosh LLC _ after each one, and Flex Me Beer _ in between. Lots to get to on this holiday week for us
Yeah, and
Americans.
sometimes we start diving in a little too deep right away.
Sorry, was that too
We-
deep? Too much
we,
Nintendo
well, we
talk?
get really excited, and
Yeah.
it's like, this is still the fucking intro.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
tone
get
it down,
excited.
everyone.
It was like I had a mushroom and I got really excited.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Well,
Some beer.
The raccoon
so
tail.
happy 4th, everybody. How about that?
Yeah, happy holiday week. Happy
Independence
July.
Day
Happy summer.
Of the USA.
Yeah, America.
America.
No,
good.
Yeah.
and all those things.
Erica's
So-
got a red shirt and blue headphones. She's
I was just
super
thinking that.
festive.
I
Yes.
feel very festive.
She's fitting the bill. All right. Well, speaking of Erica, let's find out what she's drinking
That's
over there.
right.
Fitting the bill.
Erica's slapping some meat over there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. How's your marbling, my friends?
The dry aging is perfect.
It all depends.
Fantastic.
Sorry, beer.
Smoking the meats. Today, I have some orange Sherburps, which I kept calling Sherpups because I was totally lit when I was at Alvarado Street
How
Brewery.
does
I was
that
like,
differ from now, Erica? Please tell the listeners.
well, I almost called it Sherpups again. So, woof woof,
Not much
my
difference.
friends. We got a pup, and it is 8% ABV. That might be why I'm feeling so great today. It is a 4.06 on Untapped. And let's talk about that description. It's kind of lengthy, guys. I'm going to talk really fast.
Strap in.
Ever find yourself eating all of the
Strap
orange
on.
bits in your carton of rainbow sherbet first? Yeah, us too. So we made sure that this iteration of Sherburps checked all of the boxes. It features a balanced zip of acidity, a creamy, decadent sweetness, easygoing drinkability, and of course, a dazzling blast of orange flavor. But not just any type of orange would be up to the task. Oh, Lord, you guys. So we use Caracara oranges, known for their richness and depth of flavor, with a subtle berry-like tartness and floral aromatics. There are 5 more sentences. I am so done. This is delicious.
I think we've had enough.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me stop.
I'm out of breath just hearing about it.
I can't. I'm done. I'm sweating. I'm
Flex to
sweating.
snort.
And I need a drink. Just give me a second, friends.
Yeah, get in there.
It is so amazing. Okay, let's talk about this.
Talk about it. Don't read about it.
It looks a little orangey and it tastes super orangey. And I am done. Thank you, guys.
Get out of here, everybody.
Is it 4.06
It is
orangey?
fantabulous because it's that perfect balance of not too, like, it's not puckery, too tart, just enough tartness, tiny bit of like the peel bitterness that you would get from an orange, but not so much. It's just all the things perfectly balanced. It's delicious. I'm at the bottom. I'm loving it. Get yourself some and done. That's it.
All right.
Awesome.
Get you some orange
And
Sherburps.
I've heard such obnoxious things about Alvarado Street, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
They do some good stuff.
It is so
Especially
good.
the
I've
sour
not heard
department.
one bad thing about anything they do.
Yeah.
No, it's amazing. I'm so happy that I have it.
Nice.
That's it.
And we're
That's
happy
great.
for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lots
makes
of
us happy together.
people.
It's a happy
Happy.
place. And good job, Alvarado.
Good job. All right. I want to give a shout. Oh, first of all, top listening city of the week of last week, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. What's up?
Wow. Hey,
Winston-Salem,
North Carolina.
Hey.
Yeah.
I think I know like
Aren't those
two
cigarette
people out
brands?
I know a couple of people out there.
Winston-Salem?
Yeah, something like that.
Salem Lights or something.
Yeah.
Salem something
Winston's.
or another.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
I don't smoke cigarettes, but
I don't.
I have when I'm drunk.
Not
More.
with that attitude. Yeah. I used to go to Vegas and like smoke the entire weekend.
Could we discuss drunk
Same.
cigs? Have we ever discussed drunk cigs before?
They're
I
the
don't
best
know.
kind.
It's the only kind I want.
Yep.
So they're the best. They really are. I haven't had one in years.
Ages.
Because I used to get like super fucked up, and
Yeah.
that's when I would have them. So my buddy Thomas, who I used to work with, he would have drunk cigs when he was up at college. And I asked if his parents ever knew about that. And he immediately started freaking out and was like, "You can't tell my mom. You can't tell my mom. My mom can't find out about this." And then like 2 days later, he sends me a picture of himself smoking a cigarette. And it says, "Drunk cigs don't matter."
Oh,
Hashtag don't tell my mom.
Yeah.
Don't tell mommy.
Yeah. I just think it's really funny because I feel like everybody feels the same way about a drunk cigarette.
Yeah, I used to like go to Vegas, and it got even worse once my best friend moved to Vegas because she's a smoker. And so like we go get drunk or hang out at a table or whatever. And a few beers deep, I'm like, hey, fucking pass over some butts over here. Let's start smoking some straws. Let's get it going over here. And by the end of the weekend, my mouth would just taste like a fiery butthole. It was not cute. And
No.
I remember like one of the last times I went to Vegas, it was like 2 times ago. I remember waking up one morning and my mouth was just
That's
like,
that's
I was
the
like,
part.
I'm done.
I
I'm
can't.
done.
Oh, see, I've never
Yeah.
gotten that way with
Ooh.
cigarettes. That's
The
like a
next
cigar
morning.
feeling to me.
Yeah, the next
Yeah.
one's cigar for sure, like guaranteed with cigar. But when you get so drunk that you go through like an entire pack, you're
That's
gonna wake
yeah,
up.
You're right.
and,
That's a lot of
yeah,
cigarettes.
It's
Your
terrible.
mouth just tastes like burnt butt, and I'm done with the burnt butthole. I like my buttholes fresh. I don't want them dry aged. So
Right on.
Smoking the meats.
yeah. So
yeah.
I did a little vaping here and there, drunk vaping when vaping was down. I just don't now. Like
That's probably a
I
good
just get
thing. That's super
drunk.
lame. Yeah.
yeah. So
Super
Eric,
We don't
bad.
want you to be lame.
yeah.
You're probably better off smoking a cigarette. Vaping is like such a
Probably.
veiled thing. Like
Oh yeah.
by the way, y'all, just knowing some people who work with lungs, if you're going to smoke marijuana, do not vape it. It's like 100 bazillion times worse than just smoking the joint.
I just eat it.
Okay, that's even better. But I'm just saying, just don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, that morning wake up, you're like, not worth it. Not
You're like,
anymore.
what did I do? And then that night you do the same thing over again. Like more
Yep.
drug cigarettes.
There should
Not
be like
worth
a
it.
dare where it's like have, 4 200 IBU IPAs and smoke a pack of cigarettes and
Oh.
see how your mouth tastes when you wake up.
Try not
So
to throw up.
Right. The
Yeah.
perfect plan.
So gross.
Yeah, I don't really do that anymore. It's so funny. I'm sure it's the same for you, Eric, or similar. I know we're in different parts of the state, and most people are like, "Your state's that big? It's like 3 different states."
Like a whole
But,
country.
Yeah, when I see people smoking like real cigarettes nowadays, I'm like, "Where the fuck are you from?"
Right.
Like, no
It
one
blows
smokes
me away.
cigarettes anymore out here.
I saw someone in a car smoking a cigarette today, and I literally thought to myself, that is the first time I've seen that in like ages.
Oh, I
Yes.
think that's the grossest thing in the world is smoking a cigarette in your car.
Oh yeah, then your car smells like
Yeah, it's like a way to ruin a good thing.
it. Right.
Hey, you just paid like $40,000 for this. Let's fuck it up.
Yeah. Let's see how bad we can fuck up the resale value without crashing into a wall.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
It's
no
like,
return.
talk about a dare. Hold my beer.
Yeah.
Hold my beer. Watch me skunk this.
Yeah. In fact, you can repair body damage. You cannot get the smell of cigarettes out of your car.
No, it's so gross.
So gross. No. When we were little and like my parents divorced and we go out to breakfast with my dad was like Mr. I don't give a shit about anything. And his dad was a smoker. So like we would go into like IHOP and shit. Be like, hey, we want the smoking section or the non-smoking section? And he would be like, whatever is first available. There's like me as like a 9-year-old and my sister as like a 3-year-old. We're just sitting like trying to eat our fucking pancakes, Like,
I completely forgot about the smoking and the non-smoking sections in restaurants.
Sure.
yeah, it was the worst. Like drunk smoking is fine, but like when you're trying to eat, there is nothing I want to smell less than your fucking ashes.
Oh, it's awful. Like my mom's like, I smoked when I was pregnant with you. I was a 6th kid, and I'm like, doesn't that make small babies? I was 10 fucking pounds, Mom. She's like, you were the 6th kid that gets
Imagine
bigger.
if she hadn't smoked.
Seriously? I'm like, thank you. I would have been 14. You would have.
Fucking Andre the Giant over here.
Your mom would have exploded when she gave
She would have
birth to you.
exploded. She was like, it was a safety precaution. My doctor was like, smoke as much as you can.
You make it sound like you were
Anyways,
born in the
funny.
50s.
I'm laughing, but that's not really funny.
Right?
It's not.
Hey, you guys want to hear a funny joke? My mom smoked when she was pregnant. Yeah.
Oh, we're digressing super hard.
Super hard.
That's great.
Yeah. So anyways, drunk cigs. There was a time and place where I very much loved them.
Yeah, it was a good time. Both my brothers smoked, and they knew how like much I hated smoking growing up. Because I'm an asthmatic. Both my parents smoked.
Same.
They smoked in the house for years. So when my brothers found out that I started up on some drunk cigs, whenever we were around, like with each other, and I was getting drunk, they would get like super into it and just start like waving their pack in my face, and they fucking lived it up.
That's
Yep.
funny.
Yep.
Shitty
Sugar.
brothers.
Oh, the worst. Got to give your square brother a cig, though.
Yeah. You square. All right. Oh, happy birthday to Bryan. Bryan from Titletown. It's his birthday this week.
Oh.
He invited me to his birthday party. I said I'd be there.
He sent me the invite too.
Yeah.
I said if my I had to take off the day before his party because it's my birthday. So then I got really excited that maybe his birthday was my birthday, and it's not. He said it was in May.
Oh, his birthday's in May?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
then why is he sending me invites for July?
He said his kids got really sick, which then got him and his wife very sick, and he said like really sick. So
Damn
rough
kids.
household.
I guess
Rough.
so.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the worst. Sick
in that
kids are
case,
the
like,
worst.
happy birthday 2 months away.
Yeah, right. I feel
Yeah.
like he would have put that out there.
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, I
Fucking Bryan.
got the invite. I was like, yeah, I'll grab an Uber. I'll be right
Thanks for
there.
the invite,
Thanks, man.
Bryan.
Yeah.
Just gonna say.
I wonder how much that
Fucking
Uber
Bryan.
would cost. Like $14,000.
I'm sure it would be so much cheaper than flying. I mean, flying would be so much cheaper than.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bryan, thanks for the invite. Sorry I can't make your extremely late birthday party, but it made me think like birthday parties. I know, Flex, we talked last week a little bit how much you hate them. I don't necessarily love birthday parties, but I do love like, hey, everybody, come hang out with me and drink because you feel obligated to. It's like, use an excuse to hang out with friends, basically.
Yeah, that's super legit.
Yeah. What do you guys do on your birthdays besides Flex hiding in the corner?
Yeah, I just hide.
He doesn't like making decisions.
I get to a fun place for lunch usually, and that's about it.
Yeah. Erica?
I am like, my rule is no mommy, mom. Like, I'm not answering any questions. I'm not fixing anything. That's it.
Just done. No
Done.
more. I'm not mom today.
It's all about me.
I do like
Like-
that.
That's how I
good.
roll. Yep.
All right. Before we get on to a little bit of news, I was gifted a Sunny D vodka seltzer.
That sounds gross.
My
Ooh.
sister picked them up. She says, hey, they're not that bad. You should have one. I said, hey, hard pass. She goes, I'm going to give you one. And we were all over at a family event. She slipped one in my beer cooler. And so I said I would have it on the show. And
What a nice brother.
Yeah. She said it was pretty good.
Okay, and you haven't had one yet?
She said.
This is the one and only. So,
Okay, so we're going off of that's what she said here. All right.
yeah.
That's what she said.
And I'm not even playing any music for it.
Oh, that kind of makes me think of Sparks. And I think we've touched on the whole Sparks thing. It was like the energy alcoholic drink that's very orange.
Ooh, it is bad.
Not bad.
The grimace.
Oh.
Yowza.
Well, if Sparks was good, this is not Sparks.
Well, I don't want to say good, but it did the job.
I mean, I'm sure if I drank enough of these, I'd get drunk. 4.5%, 95 calories, 0 grams of sugar. So it's vodka with real fruit juice, sparkling water, natural orange flavor, and other natural.
Have another
flavor.
beer, you lush.
Low carb.
Low carb, I'll give it that. But it doesn't taste like Sunny D, which
Okay.
you would think might be a good thing. Because I don't know, I didn't love Sunny D as a kid.
Do you? Oh, you didn't? I was gonna say. I remember
really
loving
young.
it as a kid,
and then hating it.
Hating it eventually.
Yeah. By the time I turned like 10, I was like, "Fuck, Sunny D's
Yeah,
gross."
it's the fucking worst.
Yeah. Does it taste like weird fake orange? Like not Sunny D fake, but like store brand shelf fake orange juice.
Oh, like tropical
Yeah,
brands
and
in
then,
the
like-
gallon jug.
Yeah, something like that.
It's
Where
like
like you
99
add sugar
cents.
to it to make it taste better, you know?
So it doesn't compare with my Sherburps from
No. And then like
Alvarado, very nice,
store brand
orangey.
vodka. You know, I'm not even gonna finish. This is disgusting. I did bring a
Aw.
beer. Hold on. I'm gonna hit some music just because
There
I
we
want to
go.
try this beer.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
cleanse the palate.
Fix this faux pas.
He calls to the bullpen for beer.
Like actual beer, not seltzer.
Actually, I feel like
That's
Stone
a great.
Cold over
That's
here.
a great call. Bring in
Yeah.
the lefty.
Yeah, please. Bring him in. I feel like Stone Cold over here.
Are
I
you
hope
a
it's like
lefty?
exploded all over. No, I'm a righty.
Well,
Okay.
no, but like when he called the pen, just
Okay, sorry. I was just thinking.
this is a situational move.
Right. It's a strategy thing. I am now drinking, thank God, Malibu Brewing's collaboration with Mahrs Bräu out of Germany.
Ooh.
This is U beer. It's an unfiltered or U beer. Unfiltered amber lager. Uber. Ryan hit me up the other day, the owner was like, "Hey man, have you tried our new collab beers?" And they had two. They have this one and they had a Pilsner. And I showed up and Chaz, the brewer, was there and he's telling me, he goes, "Hey, did you hear the story about why we made a Pilsner?" I was like, "No." He goes, "Yeah, we tried to make a Helles and turns out we put too much hops in it. So now it's a Pilsner."
Okay.
Yeah. He goes, "You know the difference between a Helles and a Pilsner?" I said, "What?" He goes, "About 10 IBU."
Hey,
Wow.
Right.
mad respect for like shifting, and not trying to call it what it really
Right?
didn't end up being. We've talked
Yeah,
about
no-
this.
Exactly. It's not hazy. Don't call it a hazy.
Exactly.
I
Okay.
like
So I
this
don't-
Chaz guy.
Yeah, Chaz is great. He's hilarious. I don't have any real stats on this. It's not on Untapped yet. When I got it, it wasn't even. In fact, the Pilsner didn't even have labels on it. They were still sitting at Ryan's house. But this one has a label on it. 5.2%. It says 12 ounces. Best serving temperature 42 to 46. Collab with Brauhaus in Germany and Mahrs Bräu Brauhaus. Mahrs Bräu in Germany. Born in
not your
Bamberg,
bra.
Bavaria, Germany. Let's see.
I love when cans have all those like fun details on it, like how to drink it or what to do with
What
it. or
temperature
the
to like sort at
temperature.
because you're totally
Yeah.
calibrating that.
What glass it would drink best out of.
I want
It's
to
so
see the
fun to
can
me.
too.
Oh, yeah. Here's the can.
Let me see that.
This super malty, caramely smelling on the nose and on the old tongue jobber.
Okay.
Tons of goodness. It follows the schnoz, but in a lighter, more crushable way. It's not like a sticky caramel. It's a very clean caramel flavor.
Ooh.
It drinks very light, almost, I would say, Marzen-y, like a light Marzen.
Milton.
Marzen?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Guten Tag.
Das
Oh,
ist
nein.
sehr gut.
I don't
Aber
know German.
Flex
Here to
ist sehr
pump you
schlecht.
up. This is super
Girly
crushable.
man.
So good. But like, go listen to that Conan 4-part episode where they read
Yeah.
the
Oh,
script
they do
from-
the movie. Yeah.
So good.
You'll have to send me it.
Yeah, it's great. Anyways, I didn't know what to think. Ambers can be a little hit or miss for me. This is so crushable. And it said unfiltered, but this is like clear as fuck. So
Makes you wonder why they filter ambers.
yeah, this is really surprising. I thought this was going to be one of those like beers for the wife because she likes the caramely beers.
You
But,
don't?
I
Yeah,
do.
who doesn't like caramely beers?
I do, but like when
What's
it's
wrong
hot
with you?
out, they get a little sticky. It's just, it's a little
Okay,
much.
I will
Yeah,
admit
you're not used to
that.
them with sticky.
Like the
Yeah, I get
super
it.
hot temperatures. Like it's been the hottest time of the year. Like every week, it just keeps getting hotter now.
Oh, yeah.
And I had a amber lager or amber ale in the fridge, and I was like, oh yeah, I really like that beer. But it's 85 degrees out, and there's a
Right.
couple IPAs in there too.
It's
So I think I'm
not
gonna
a
crush
stout. I mean, there's worse.
Yeah,
I think an
it's
amber
there is
is an
worse.
anytime
It just-
beer.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
just
like
not what
an
I'm
amber
looking for
is
when it's
hard
hot.
to enjoy. I think that makes a lot of sense. It's really hard to enjoy in these super warm temperatures.
Right. Yeah.
And as we record, it's pretty warm
Mhm.
down here. And this is clean and not sticky and delicious. A lot of that caramel, but light caramel flavor. The finish is very biscuity and toasty. And honestly, I could definitely crush a couple of these on the lake. So
There you go.
I don't know if they're released yet. I kind of got a sneak peek, but by the time this drops, it might be out. I don't know.
Oh, you's
So.
a big deal.
Yeah, I'm so fancy. I got the
Special boy.
labelless cans.
Wowza, and you got to Ryan's house. Ooh.
Ooh, special
Oh no,
invite.
I did not
That's
get the
cute.
rides. I just went to the brew facility, but the labels were at his house. so,
Oh, the labels were. Oh,
yes,
I was gonna say, it's a pretty big step in a relationship.
got to meet the parents.
Picking up beers at the owner's
Yeah.
house.
Yeah,
And,
so- Well, it was funny when they were doing Firestone Invitational and we were at the lake, which was 10 miles from each other. He was texting me pictures of running into Nick and Coley. He's like, "Look who I ran into," and then I was texting him pictures of me drinking beer on the lake. I was like, "Hey, look at me not sweating over here. All right."
It's the worst part of Firestone.
beers.
It's always so hot.
so
Like
yeah.
95 this year. It was pretty hot.
That's
Not for
rough.
me. I was in the water, just as drunk. So, all right, let's move on to a couple of stories here in the news flight. Flex is typing. Oh, and Erica's done. All right, get the paddles. Clear.
You're dead. Line.
Only people could see us. AB InBev is
That's Anheuser-Busch.
yes.
you.
Sorry, Anheuser-Busch
Interpretation here.
has
So
reached their
So
goal
stupid.
of putting alcohol guidance labels on all beer products. They say a label is a key to consumer touch point to promote positive consumer behavior. So basically, they're like, "Hey, don't get hammered and drive your car."
Reach
on
their
the-"
goal. I was a special
now.
education teacher, and this sounds very special ed to me. It's like you have to put the special
It is.
parameters. You reach
Yeah.
your goal. A key
They have little
touch
icons.
point. Yeah.
There's a little car with a cross, like the no smoking cross. And then,
Oh, get out of here.
and then there's an 18 plus, which must be for Europe. And then
Okay.
there's a picture of a fat woman with the cross through it, which I'm imagining she's supposed to be pregnant, but or
Okay.
fat.
Woman.
Way
Yeah,
to
Oh
go.
my god.
In
Oh my god.
for reaching goals.
Oh my god.
I mean, I can send you the picture. It just looks like a fat woman. They should probably distinguish. Maybe
I believe
like-
you. I
Maybe like
believe
have
you.
a hollow belly with a baby in it or something. Because at this point, it's just a fat woman. So.
Jeez.
Erica looks disgusted by me.
It's cool. I mean, it happens. You never know. Was her face puffy? What did her ankles look like? I mean, tell me
See,
more.
that's the
Greg.
problem. They don't show the ankles.
Do her
I have
feet hurt?
texted
Yeah.
both of you the picture just so you can corroborate my story here. It is a fat woman holding a beer with a cross through it.
All this made me think of was like buying a new cup or like a set of Tupperware and seeing like yeah, and seeing like the whether or not it's dishwasher safe, like on the bottom of them. You know, like the logo for dishwasher safe or microwave safe.
Right.
That's all it made me think of, like on the can. Like that's so stupid.
Yeah. Did you guys get the pictures?
Oh, you texted it to me?
I
Oh, you
texted
actually. Oh, okay.
Erica, did you get it?
I did. I don't understand.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. That chick got a big booty on her too.
Yeah. She's just
Yeah.
a fat chick drinking a beer. And look, I'm not fat shaming here. I'm just saying it doesn't look like a pregnant girl.
Looks like a snow woman.
Okay, yeah, she doesn't look miserable enough. I got you.
Of course she doesn't. She's drinking beer. Time of her life. So there's
Worst
that.
9 months ever. Okay.
So that's on all of the cans now.
I guess, or most cans, or anyways. So, hey Flex, how do you feel about New Jersey?
Oh, we fucking hate New Jersey.
Their legislation is amazing, though, guys.
We like the people of New Jersey. We do not
There's some good
like
people there.
the representation of the government.
There you go. Well, some
Okay.
good news for the people of New Jersey. New Jersey
Finally.
craft breweries are one step closer to eased taproom restrictions.
Let's go.
Sound like your kids. New Jersey breweries could have some relief on special conditions implemented this summer, which limit their limitations last summer, but for this summer, which limit their ability to host events and serve food in their tap rooms. The state Senate advanced SB 3038 to the Senate Budget and Appropriations Committee on Monday. The bill allows craft breweries to host food trucks and vendors on site and sell packaged snacks and coffee.
Good, because they should already.
Like
I
everywhere
think
else in the world.
the whole SB thing needs to be renamed. It's like the hop that just has a number. I mean, we need to give it like the shitty beer law. I don't know.
Well,
Flex,
it's
do you have
Senate
any
Bill
opinion on this?
3038.
Yeah.
You know.
I know.
I got
Whatever.
nerdy and abbreviated. Additionally, the bill allows license holders to host an unlimited number of on-premise special events, including but not limited to trivia, pop-up shops, live music, televised sporting events, and exercise
Yeah,
classes.
why would you need a bill for any of that's crazy.
Because it's fucking New Jersey.
That's
Does
why.
wrestling
Fucking
count as
crazy.
sporting? I mean, there's a question.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's sports and entertainment.
Yeah.
Yo,
there. Yeah, listeners, chime in on this one.
brother.
What you gonna do?
I knew it. I knew it was going to trigger some serious nerd shit.
You've opened up a can over here. If
That's
your
the bottom
husband was a
line.
wrestler, would he be the butcher?
Absolutely. He'd be like Wagyu Prime.
We had a whole conversation about how much
Some
McDreamy likes meats.
mac- Gotta meat.
Meats.
Yeah.
Bring in the meats.
Oh, dear.
Love the meats.
It's like Arby's up in that house.
Arby's. Come on, let's
We've
bring
got the meats.
it up a notch to at least like Black Angus or maybe
More
some
like got the meat sweats. Geez.
Yeah.
Let's a
Black
better-
Angus still around?
I don't even know. I'm trying to
I
think
don't
of
think
Ruth's
so.
Chris. I mean,
Are
give
they
me
still
some
around?
better meat. I don't know.
I don't know.
Arby's. Come on.
Well, they got the meats. All right. I think it's time we answer a very important question.
Yeah, please.
In a world where craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than growlers, only one tongue can guide us. One man, one tongue, one tongue
Serious.
jobber. In this world, we must find out what is Flex drinking.
All right. Flex is drinking one of his all-time favorite beers tonight.
Ooh. New Glarus.
Kombucha.
You got me. Spotted cow, everybody. No, so this is
Miller High Life.
When I got reintroduced into craft beer, not when I did, but when I reintroduced myself after some,
Allow myself to introduce
yeah, myself.
Yes, an Austin Powers reference.
You know, I was on like this weird health kick for a while, and I actually cut out alcohol altogether for like 4 months. I know, it was crazy,
What?
dude. It was crazy. It was like a long.
I'm just glad you didn't kill yourself.
I know. Me too.
Please flex.
So glad. But anyway, I reintroduced myself to craft beer, and I had a friend who I'm not really friends with anymore because he's kind of pretentious, but he introduced me to
His name is
1840
Shred.
Brewing Company. Yeah, Shred's pretentious, but I still love the guy.
Such a lovable, pretentious. Like
He's
I
great, and
pretentious.
he's ripped, and he's good looking, so it all works. But yeah, so he introduced me to 1840 Brewing Company. They do all small batch brewing, and their tagline is "Drink slow beer." I think that's really fun. But this beer is called Damsel, and it is one of those beers that I had that just really like you take a sip of it and your eyes just widen, and like everything in the world just kind of slows down. You're just like, wow, what is this? This is fucking amazing. Well, it is called Damsel. It is a gose style beer, and the bottle reads naturally soured wheat ale with pink sea salt, pink peppercorns, pink guava, pineapple, and hibiscus added. 4.5%. Untapped has it at a 4.17.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, this is it's nothing over the top. It's just
right.
very well done.
In the
And-
pocket, Flex.
You know, you got
like-
me at sour, salt, and guava.
Yeah,
And pink.
And pink. Yeah.
Greg's favorite color.
Well, no, it's like everything's pink,
can I
and then
say?
it's like except for the pineapple and the hibiscus, but
I mean,
Find some pink
hibiscus can be
pineapple.
pink, you know.
yeah, and sometimes I guess
Actually,
pineapple.
hibiscus
somebody
does show pink in beers.
yeah.
Right?
I mean, but the color, it's still pretty classic color. There's
Pretty,
no really
pretty beer
pink.
colored.
Yeah, it's pretty beer color. And again, like there's nothing over the top of this beer. It smells like a sour wheated ale. The tongue jobber, Greg's favorite. We'll dive right in. I mean, it is perfectly tart. You get real tiny hints of that pineapple and that guava, the salt to just round it out. I mean, you could drink like gallons of this. I could
Yes,
drink
please.
gallons of this.
Yeah,
I
rephrase
want to
that.
have gallons
Flex
of
could
this.
drink gallons of that.
Just really well done beer. And I tell people all the time too with this brewery, they don't make a lot. Like I said, everything is all small batch. It is probably ounce for ounce the best beer in the state.
Wow. Big words.
Does it fit Flex's algorithm? That's where shit gets blurry.
Uh-oh.
It's the
all
art,
they
isn't
do-
it?
Small batch.
It's all small batch. So
It's the
all they
can
do is they do the well, I mean the can arts, their labeling is very pretty like
Fancy.
boilerplate.
Yeah.
So like it's the same format. They'll say the beer name. You guys can see it. The listeners can
Yeah,
get,
it's pretty
but you know, they'll switch up the
little
colors
stuff.
and stuff. But
Looks like a kombucha bottle.
It
all they
totally
do
does. We
is
called you out on that.
they do these 16-ounce stubby bottles, and they range anywhere from like $7.99 to like $10.99 per
Per
bottle.
bottle?
Per
Wow.
bottle for one. So this one here was $8.99, and being it's 4.5%.
I was gonna say the percent's pretty low.
$8.99.
Yeah, the numbers are not adding up, but it tastes really great, and you
but
feel good about it. So.
Tastes really great.
Well, that's all
And
that
if I
matters.
hadn't had this beer, would I have purchased it without knowing?
Probably
not.
No.
Listeners,
but
if you
doesn't
could see
fit.
Flex's face, it's totally worth it. Okay, he's
It-
loving
it's
the
just so
beer. He's having a great time, and so
It is
even
so
though it
good.
doesn't fit the algorithm, sometimes it's important.
And they
to
used
just
the
go
best.
with
I
it.
mean, they used to do bombers of this. Like a lot of the stuff they used to sell was just in bombers, and then that was a little more worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time I bought it, I actually saved it for my friend's Christmas party, and I just popped the bottle and I just drank it. It felt like a baller. But
did you get slizzard?
I
Popping
was actually
bottles?
pretty good that night.
Well, 4.5% would have taken a lot. You couldn't afford it.
No. I had a couple before that, obviously, but yeah, it's just a really top notch beer.
All right. Well, hey, if you're listening out there, you should sponsor Flex. He's an influencer and should not pay full price for a $7 bottle of
No,
beer. Especially because he's going to gram it and you're going to get thousands of likes because of it. So,
Not thousands. Come on.
all right. 1,000.
Don't
How about
overplay me.
that? Okay. I'll never play you.
check out his
Um,
OnlyFans. Help him raise some funds. It's called Tongue
No,
Jobber.
No, don't tell people I
Okay,
have
I won't. I
OnlyFans.
won't. I won't tell people. Okay,
Onlytongues.com.
Only tongue.
it's called
Only moms.
Only tongue.
Come on. Flex has an only moms.
tongue jobbers.
Oh, so good.
Nailed it.
All right. A little bit of news. Britain's
do that.
most remote pub offers free beer to those who are adventurous enough to get there. I've had some free beer. The Old Forge on the northern shore of Loch Nevis on the
That's where the Loch Nevis Monster is.
just to constant it
Exactly.
off of the best location.
and standby on the Knoydart Peninsula.
Okay.
Knoydart.
It sounds like a peninsula.
Sure. Yeah. In Scotland requires a 15-mile hike through the Scottish Highlands to reach it. But once you get there, they'll give you a free beer.
Now I wish, how high are the the Scotland Highland or the Scottish
Depends how
Highland?
much weed they smoked. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Doesn't say. Does not have an altitude.
Do you think they they smoke a lot up there?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think of Scottish people as like huge stoners.
No, usually think of them as like drinkers, right?
Yeah, and they wear skirts and stuff.
Yeah, and like eat gross like meat.
Yeah, like haggis and
Yes. Well, that's all I got is haggis.
Haggis?
And eggs that have been sitting on a bar in a jar for.
Oh yeah. Now, have you had a Scotch egg? That's good stuff.
Right?
Apparently, pickled eggs are really good.
I've not had a.
I think I've
egg,
had
though.
one.
Pickled
a few
anything
times.
is good. Let's be honest.
Well,
Pickle it.
that is.
I'll
True.
put it in my mouth.
The
Anything.
local Legion Hall does pickled eggs. I haven't been there in years, but I thought they were really gross.
Are you 90? The local Legion Hall.
Legion Hall.
All right, so the town I grew up in, it's got like a population.
Stand by. We're getting real Midwestern here.
It's got a
Right.
Well, no, this isn't like super Midwestern, but the population of the city I grew up in was like 14,000 plus.
Okay.
And there's one bar growing up. Now there's like a couple pubs like in the like downtown village area, but growing up there's one bar and it was a Legion post.
Okay.
So when you
All
turned
right.
21, you went there and you paid $1.75 for a pint of Coors Light or Bud Light,
Ridiculous.
and you could put $12 down and get fucking hammered
Nice.
and have yourself
That
a
makes
wonderful
Coors
night.
Light a little more worth it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And they had this boneless wing night too, where you'd get like a dozen boneless wings and 2 beer tokens, and it was like something like stupid, like $10.
Wow. It's the only night Flex didn't get boned.
Hey you,
Sorry. Had to. You know, it's funny. There was a, on the way to Staples Center, I don't know if it's still there. I haven't been there since way pre-COVID, but there was a Carl's Jr. that's inside of a hotel. And I think I've talked about this before. but
R.I.P. Norm Macdonald.
they took over who knows what used to be there before it was a Carl's Jr. and they kept the alcohol license.
Cool.
And they had like 3 taps. It was like Bud Light, Coors Light, Michelob, or some shit like that. And you get a pitcher of beer for $5.50. And so like, you know, you get a burger, Carl's Jr. is whatever, but you know, burger for $3-4, whatever. Basically, a burger was the same price as a pitcher of beer. So we would go before basketball, like before Laker games or before concerts, have a couple of pitchers, get nice and hydrated, and then you just need 1 or 2 beers while you're at Staples Center, which doesn't cost you your entire life savings.
How much are beers at the Staples Center?
Like $300.
Yeah. Like 19 or something.
I haven't been there since it was not Staples Center, but you know, like $12-13 last time I was there, which is pre-COVID.
Oh, that's not terrible, but
No, but when you can get a
post-COVID,
whole
it's gotta be like
pitcher,
when you
19.
can get a whole pitcher, yeah, you're like, wow, I just spent what I could have got 3 pitchers worth.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough. Yeah.
Plus a Star Burger. I mean, come on. We're talking
Star
about the
Burger.
combination.
How about those fucking star-shaped nuggies? Come on.
Oh, damn.
Always
The
freaks
ranch
me
sauce
out. Like, why are you shaped like
What?
stars?
is in a nugget. That's right. Apparently there's
Not
some fish
chicken.
in there.
Yeah. The benefits of light to moderate alcohol consumption. I think Vanessa sent this to me. Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa.
A new
Hey.
Oh, bring it in. Come on. Give us a little more. Come on. Finish that up.
No, I
more.
can't do it. That was pretty
Oh.
solid.
How would handsome Dan say hi to Vanessa?
I can't do that on the air.
That's too bad. All right. A new study from the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, maybe McDreamy can talk to this one, highlights the potential benefits of light to moderate alcohol consumption on heart health. Researchers discovered that 1 drink per day for women and 1 to 2 drinks per day for men can lead to a long-term reduction in the brain's stress activity, lowering the risk of heart disease.
Oh yeah, Vanessa did send this to us.
Yeah. So imagine if we had like 4 or 5 drinks per day, how great the health
Right.
benefits would be from
If
that.
some is good, more is always better. So
Yeah, that's just science.
Yeah,
science.
I believe there's a fact, and it states, "The more, the merrier."
Thank you.
yes.
Yes.
It's a cold hard fact.
Yeah.
Book of facts.
Read it in a book.
Must be true.
Scientific book. I think it was the Journal of Medicine.
Yeah. Journal of Wisconsin Medicine. It was very scientific.
Hell yeah! The more you drink, the healthier you get.
Right?
I think we'll end it on this one. Drunk and disorderly Florida man was busted while drinking Florida man beer.
Oh, the Cigar City.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
Oh.
Seth Thomas, 39, allegedly was yelling at traffic while walking in the roadway in front of traffic and refusing to stop when he was collared by sheriff's deputies in a street in Seminole, a city in the Tampa Bay area. Thomas, cops say, was drinking from a can of Florida Man at the time of his arrest, the beer produced by Tampa-based Cigar City Brewing. Double IPA that is brewed with nearly, this is in quotes, criminal amounts of hops and a moderate bitterness that just about matches Florida Man's general disposition.
Stop it right now.
Thomas
this has to be an amateur article.
No, they took it from the website. I found it.
A criminal amount of hops.
Yeah, that was Cigar City's description. Thomas was arrested for disorderly intoxication, a misdemeanor, and booked into the Pinellas County Jail. He was released from custody last night after posting a $100 bond.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Step back.
Yeah, good luck, everybody. His rap sheet includes recent convictions for obstructing police, trespassing, possession of open alcohol, and disorderly intoxication.
$100 bond.
I know that. That just says like we don't care.
You know what? Why don't you just come in, shake my hand, we'll call it a day, take your money.
Promise you're not going to do it again, yeah?
No, what happens when you drink a double? You know, it's all fun and games.
Maybe
That's what I'm
he pulled a flex, didn't eat for 12 hours, had a couple double
Right.
IPAs, couple
It's
Florida
8 a.m.
Mans. And
Yeah, 8 a.m.
Yeah.
to 8
You
p.m.
know, sometimes that does happen.
It does.
I'm living proof. It does happen.
yeah.
Give this Florida man
you
a
have
little
you have all the funds, you know, and then you keep having more funds,
more fun.
and then there's more funds to be had, and the funds don't run out.
Yeah.
no. And who wants
Until
to
the
stop
food
the
runs
funds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, until you realize you forgot to order food. And then-
Right. You know, it's a good night when fun becomes plural.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's more than just fun. It's funds.
Oh, funds is so much more fun than fun.
Better than
It's like multiple. I mean,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
like all the funds. It's better than bad. It's good.
It is all the funds.
Oh,
I hope
dear.
the next time you go out and you have a really good night, you're like, that was the funds.
I mean, we had funds bringing little mini flex out with us to breweries.
That
was
is true.
So much fun. It wasn't like just
It's like, you know, the
14
term like
funds. It was like
the pits,
Like
right?
17
Like,
funds.
when something is the pits, it's like the worst.
Right.
So when something is the funds, it's just
Yeah.
the best.
You know, my wife wants me to bring mini flex like everywhere now and do like a flat Stanley thing. Just like, where
Okay.
can we get a picture of mini flex?
Is it really your wife that wants to do that?
Well, I was gonna
Surprisingly,
Is it
say,
your wife or is it you? Are you like, wife, put this in your purse? Will you
I mean,
please?
I was gonna
certainly did not
ask-
protest.
And
I mean,
now I'm
you
really
were on board.
wondering, is she single?
You were 100%
Sounds like she's
on
about
board
to
with
be.
that. Right? Damn it,
No,
Greg,
I think
with you
that's
and
so
the
great.
flex.
It was such a fun idea. Like, that could be such a fun thing.
How do you feel
brought-
about thruples?
You know what? I'm in.
Okay,
That's all
take
I've
this
heard.
one into the chat, you guys, because I can't. I just can't with this one. I
You
mean,
talked me
the
into
two of you, but the throupleness, we're going.
Didn't mean
That's
to
too much
alienate.
funds. Too much
Yeah.
funds for me.
Well, until we
Sorry.
bring in the meat.
Then it becomes all the funds.
It's so much.
Way
There's
too much funds to handle.
Way too much protein. That's a
Feel-
lot.
Feels like a great time to wrap things up.
It is.
Because it's only
That's
getting
what she
sillier.
said.
Hey! Don't let it get too far. Let's wrap it up.
That's pretty good.
I just.
Oh, dear.
you're
Well,
doing
thank you all for
fantastic.
listening. Erica, I'd like to thank your internet for mostly holding out today.
I know.
Yeah,
This
that
was
was
a
nice.
fantastic evening, you guys.
This was good. Yeah, go give your hamster a little extra
Into the
treat for us.
next level
and-
shit for tonight for these hamsters. Best bumps
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, McDreamy's in the corner feeding them fucking Wagyu steaks or
You
some shit. What can I say?
Lucky hamsters.
Yeah, I know. I'd run faster too. Find us on the socials, Craft Beer Republic, Necknosh LLC, _ after each, and of course, Flex Me Beer _ in between, craftbeerrepublic.com, and 805-538-BEER. And if you're in the Wisconsin area, go hang out at Bryan's birthday party 2 months too late. So he's got some beer to drink. He was showing me pictures of like his stash that he's compiling for his
Oh,
not
nice,
birthday
dude.
birthday. Yeah, so it's gonna be good. I was like, hey, it looks like good stash. She's like, I'll send you some. I was like, yeah, I got a lot of beer. My wife might divorce me at that point. So, but thanks, appreciate the offer.
Give her my number.
Yeah. My wife or my mom?
Both.
Right?
Good Lord.
Any extension of
Yeah.
Craig. He's happy with
Worst
it.
ending ever. All right, everyone out there, I hope you're staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
Good night, everybody.